learning, it's like I tell people, it's learning how to abide versus strive. And I was just listening to Mason Ledbetter explain. He goes, "I'm not talking about abiding means do nothing. It means that if you could look at the same situation and people are doing the same thing, except one person's abiding and one person is striving. Like for example, you're resting. You have to say you're working on a project. One's working in the flesh and the other one's working from the strength from Christ, resting in the provision. You think that we have to provide. Well, it's God who's providing through us, and we can rest knowing that what we need is coming our direction because it is. He's not going to be like, I mean, I know that you ended up in a situation where you had two houses, the mortgages, the debt, the credit cards. But when you started to breathe, started to rest, started to understand, made phone calls, well, now these years later, I would guess you're not in that mess anymore. God, you rested in knowing, hey, God's like, okay, we're in a mess right now. Bruce, we can do this. Not the end of the world, and you survived it, and you got worked through it piece by piece by resting in the solution, not necessarily in the striving to figure out like the I do it.
I think you're absolutely right, Wendy. It is that abiding. It's beyond the understanding. It's the faith, right, and that trust. It's building that muscle. And in my corporate life, I've had the opportunity to work with leaders who have gone through a difficult situation, whether that's being let go from their job or having a difficult personal situation. And we will often talk about building faith during the good times because it's like building that muscle. Because to your point, you've got to abide. You've got to. You obviously don't have to because
choose not to.
Beauties.
It'll be harder.
Well, it's the beauty of what he gave us, his choice.
Uh-huh.
If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. But it's gonna be better if you can understand that I've got this thing and that it's a friendly universe. I'm here to support you, but you have to trust that I've got you. And that I'll support you. And in that park, that's what happened is I was able to say, Jesus, take the wheel because I got nothing. I don't know where to go here. I've all of the avenues have been cut off from me, my normal avenues. So I needed to really, and I think we're so much better off and get there faster if we can build our faith during the good times rather than so that it's there when we need it, when bad things happen.